Hey, and if I could just say, yo, what's good? Thank you for anybody come kick with your man, Chairman. I appreciate it. If I could just say real quick, please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I need to get the proper disclosure. I'm not a tax advisor. This is not advice. This is strictly for educational purposes. This is just me just trying to step out there, show people how to do a quick analysis. This is not even evaluating a company for their products and services that they plan on having out, not reviewing the prospectuses. I do review those things when I'm looking for a company that I'm like, you know what? I think this company is going to do something big. Whether it's a semiconductor company, and it's kind of like, I think this company is going to be I think they really have a great invention or something, or whether it's a healthcare company saying that I think they're going to seek FDA approval soon on something. Um, what may it be? Right now, we're just working on day trades. I'm trying to work on getting my chicken up. I even just got, I constantly am getting phone calls from bill collectors, got to get these trades done. So, again, this is not advice. This is just a fun time for us to hang out, enjoy music, trade some stocks, laugh at Chan Man for making all these dumb mistakes. But it's all good. We're going to do okay. If we make some bread, we're doing okay. I want to thank anybody and everybody who decides to take time out of their wonderful day to come kick it with Chan Man. I appreciate it. God bless. This is Chan Man, House of Barf. Yo, what's good? This is Chan Man, House of Barf. All right. So, one thing that I typically do, I usually try to get started a little bit earlier than right now. It's approximately about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to get started earlier because typically between 11 and about 2:30 is about the time that I'm going to do my research. So, how I do research between 4 and 9:30 a.m., 4 p.m. to 9:30 a.m. To get the trades ready for 9:30 a.m. Between 9:30 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Between about 11 a.m. or noon to about 2:30, you want to start getting the trades ready for the end of the day. The end of the day trades can be sold around 3:30 if you want, or these trades could be trades that you're going to sell around 9:30 in the morning. If you make the money before the day ends, phenomenal. If you have to hold on to it, because we're trying to execute day trades where we really, before the weekend, before the next day, we really don't want to get caught holding the bag. That's what the whole game is about. It's hot potato. Who's going to get caught holding the hot potato? So we're going to get in here, take a look at some of these trades. I will admit, I saw some of my trades up earlier. I got caught watching a podcast. I was watching Freddie T talking to this guy named Loon. This guy named Loon, I've only seen him a couple times. But it seems like, seems like he's getting some pretty good interviews. I seen him interview Charlamagne the God once, and then I seen him interviewing, I saw Freddie T, and I was like, whoa, Freddie T's talking. It's like this guy never talks. He has a podcast, but he never talks. So I had to check it out. I was able to get through a big chunk of it, but I didn't finish it. I'll probably finish it later. So did notice some of my trades were doing okay when I walked past, and then I came back a few minutes. I saw they drop. I was going to get ready to sell them and just say, hey, on the podcast when I came back, this conversation that we're having. It's not really a conversation because it's not back and forth, but I'll get some question and answers up soon and everything. But I was like, you know what? Don't sell it, right yet. Just go ahead and wait. Whatever happened. But I'm checking the behavior of the trades that I'm making. Now we are about to get stuck in a position where right now all I can do is pretty much buy stocks long, which means that I can't look at a stock. So it's very hard for me to say any stock is some shit. Just throw it out. You know what I'm saying? They almost got to be just about to go to the graveyard. Because either way, you can either say, well, this might be a good short for tomorrow, or their activity is just too sporadic, or it's too blocked out. Like there's not enough volume. a bunch of stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're gonna hop into the trades. Thank y'all, anybody and everybody who decided to stop by, kick it with your man Chairman. I'm long-winded. I can talk all. I guess I'm beginning to be able to talk all day. I didn't even realize this shit about myself. But we gotta get this content out there real quick before we take a quick break. Let's see what CNBC is on.
Could change once chip stimulus kicks in for China's industry. Bottom line, though,
Taiwan
AI
Semiconductor
demand is exceeding supply right now, which bodes well for Nvidia. But the PC smartphone business continues to remain depressed, which doesn't bode well for the likes of Qualcomm, Intel, and that's a much bigger percentage of industry revenue. Kelly?
Yep, Christina, thanks. The chip stocks are mostly down today in sympathy with Taiwan Semi's disappointing results, reporting its first quarterly profit decline in 4 years on weakening demand in key categories like...
Okay, semis are down. Semis are down. Perfect. That goes well with our... that goes perfect with our strategy of me having to possibly just buy stocks long. What that means is if semis are down right now, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Right now, we got a whole war going. Not a war, but I don't know what it is. A whole conversation going on right now about Taiwan and who the fuck is going to own Taiwan, because they could possibly become the biggest possible, I could be wrong about this, exporters of computer chips. They become the biggest exporter of computer chips. If China has Taiwan, then you already know what's going to happen. They basically, United States is going to become China 2.0 because they're going to have all of our information. Right now, they already basically own 12 of our entertainment companies. I can't name them all. But, we already basically are going to be watching entertainment. We're going to be shopping from JD.com. Shit, we might want to write that down, JD.com. There's no problem. I don't know what the big issue is. You know what I'm saying? We want to remain independent and everything, but I don't know. I don't know, what's... I think it's the same kind of concept when other countries are like, don't let those Americans take over here. Get rid of Facebook, get rid of all that stuff. But let's go ahead and take a quick break and let's get into these trades. This is Chairman, House of Barf. All right. Thank you so much to anybody and everybody who decides to come back and come kick it with your man Chairman. We got to get it going. I hope you had a great lunch. I hope your lunch didn't give you the BGs. I hope it didn't make you too tired to go for the second half. Let's get it. All right, so let's look at some of these trades. Currently right now, oh my gosh, I just was looking at Elm and it was up $1,000 and now it's down to $600. I was just looking at it. Now it's down 600. Currently trading at $1.35. So I put in a stop at $1.35 and I put a limit at 135. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is cancel and replace that order. And I'm just going to make it a simple limit order because sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm not understanding the stop and the limits like I should. So I'm just going to put a simple just limit order 135. Currently, Elm is trading at 135. But again, you got to remember, I'm standing in a line. Okay, so even if it hits 135, I may not, I'm sitting there, hey, come on, I got 135, I'm trying to sell it 135. They're like, hey, sir, what? Wait your turn, sir. So, got to wait my turn. So, before you know it, it jumps up to $2.50. Remember, I'm selling these contracts. So, I bought them at 195. I'm trying to sell them. Let me make sure I got this correct. I got different sides of the brain. So, I'm sorry. I sold them at 195. Sold them at 195. So it could hit 135 and then jump up to 250, which it looks like it may have done. You know what I'm saying? So, because, if I could make a little bit more than 135, that's why I think I want to put that stop limit in because, goodness, I don't even know how I want to describe this. So, you got your trade, and, you know what I'm saying, you got it at 135, you know what I'm saying, and it comes down and hits 135. Now, if you have it turn into a market order, after it hits 135, it could immediately jump up to 250 or something. So you were up, let's say, $600, and now you're down $200-$300, $600. Now, with the limit, if it hits 135, jumps up to 250. What I'm saying is don't sell it no higher than 130. So I got to wait for it to come back down. And if it comes back down and hits 130, then we're okay. All right. So real quick, I just changed the Elm order to just 135, just limit order 135. Okay. Currently right now it looks like it's at 135, but it's not executing. And then the MA, the MAA, Mid American Apartments, sold 10 call contracts. Currently I'm up $900 on this. The MA, let me see. I put in a buy order because I sold 10 call contracts. August 18th, 2023. Strike price 155. Short call. I sold it at $3.50. Currently, right now, it's at $2.57. And I have a limit order of 197. So let me check that out real quick. $3.50 minus $2.57 is $93. I mean 93 cents. I'm sorry. Times that by 1,000. So we may just want to go ahead and get out right now. All right. Let's see if we can change that order from 197. You know, I'll be willing to sell at let's sell at 245 and see if we can get out of this real quick. I got to cancel one order. Okay, my order for 197 got canceled. And I put in an order for 240. And gosh darn it, jumped up to 257. Ugh. Okay, dropped down to 245. Let's see. Come on. I put in a limit for 245. Is that 242? Come on. Hit 245. Come on, 245. Right, we're watching. Come on, 245. It's at 243. I said I'll sell it at 245. I mean, I'm sorry. I keep saying sell. My bad. I'll buy it. I'm sorry. I sold 10. I shorted 10 calls. It's at 240. Come on, 245. I'm buying it at 245. Somebody, come on, sell it to me. I'm buying it at 245. Come on, somebody. Anybody want to sell it to me at 245? I'm buying it. Okay, I'm going to try a different order type. I'm going to try something different. We're going to go with a stop market. We're going to go with a stop market 240. Let's go 240. The trigger's at 240, and then go to market after that. They cancel my order. Let's see. What did I get? What did I get? I'm be upset if it was. What did I get? I got 275. I got 275. I bought that higher than I expected. All right, so we ended off at $750. Okay. All right. So let me see. I sold the 10 contracts. Let me see. Let me just pull up the MAs. The Mid American Complex, or I'm sorry, what was it? Mid America Apartments. Again, these are just a company that I just found yesterday, late last night. Just did technical analysis, little fundamental, not much. So I sold the contracts at 350, bought them back at 275. So sold them at 350, bought them back 275. I sold 1,000 contracts. So that's 75 cents per contract. I made 75 cents, so I made 750. Okay, So we'll take that as a win. We'll take that as a win. Let's see what else we got out here. Elm, what are you doing? It's at 135. There's no one. There's no one selling any contracts. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous because you know what? I don't want to do a stop market with Elm. Because for some reason I feel like it's going to jump up to like $2.25, and then I'm gonna take a loss. Right now, I sold 10 call contracts August 18, 2023, with at $1.95. Currently, it's trading at $1.35. So what's my percentage change? Goodness, I'm like, am I changing my platform? Because I promise I'll be setting my platform up. Let me just get my percentage. Okay, so right now I'm up approximately about 30%. So for me, being up 30%, let's just get out of this. I put in my limit at 135. And also, if you put in a limit, the computer will sell it at that best price. So if it hits 135, they're down 10% based on those earnings. Okay, so that might be a great one to buy because again, with the live trading, it looks like all I can do is buy stocks long, and that shit's frustrating me. All right, so still waiting on Elm. What's going on with this contract? I wish I could see like what is it doing right now. I know there's a what do I got to hit? Okay. It's saying it's at 135 right now. But I guess nobody's willing to sell it to me for 135. So let's go ahead and change that order. We're going to put it at 140. Okay, so I'll change it to 140. I'll be willing to buy it at 140. Okay, and I'm sorry if I'm going too fast or you're not understanding. So earlier today, just this morning, purchased Elm Communities. What's her name again? Elm Communities SBI. It's a REIT. Purchased August 18th, 2023. No, I keep saying purchase. I'm sorry. I sold 10 contracts. I'm sorry. I sold 10 calls. Strike price 15. The underlying security is currently trading at 1643. Okay. And I was able to sell it at $1.95. Currently, right now, the contract is at $1.35. So, let's just check the chart, see what it's doing on the day. It's been pretty flat. It's been pretty flat all day. Okay. So, we still got some time on that. I mean, we got 29 days, but let's see if that drops and see if that executes. I went ahead and put a limit at 140. So at 140, I should make 50 cents per share. I mean per contract, and I have 1,000 contracts, and I should make about $500. So we'll see if that works out. Again, these are just simulated trades. Simulated. These are paper trades. These are fake trades. Right now, my account is that I'm going to be executing live trades in is not going down like how I would like it to go down. So in order for me to get some more practice in, I'm just doing these trades. Let's go ahead and take a look at CVM. Cell Corp. Okay, already sold those earlier today. CPT. We have a July 21st, 2023. Okay, that's tomorrow. We have 1 day left. So 1 day left, that's going to kill all the theta. So essentially, if I'm correct, if this contract, if I'm correct, so the break even I think is 110, 111.80, something like that. So right now, Camden Property CPT. Let's see what it's at right now. The goal, I believe, when you sell the contracts is for it to expire worthless. So it's at 111.66, and I believe my break even is 111.80. And I sold the contract, so it's under that. So doing okay right there. I'm down approximately 13% on that. So if I'm correct, tomorrow I should probably have the obligation to 500 contracts because I sold 5 contracts. Strike price 110. I should be obligated to buy. I'm sorry, to buy about $55,000 worth of Camden property if this expires worthless. Now, so that means if I'm correct, if I'm in the money, like if I'm in the money, meaning my strike price is for a call above the underlying security, then I believe it's in the money. But to the people I sold it to, don't quote me on all this. Talk to your financial advisor because I'm even confusing myself. Because I sold the call contracts, and I believe break even with a call is the strike price plus your premium, but I sold them. So I want this to be below 1180. It's at 1166. I'm down approximately 2.78% right now. I don't know if you heard me. I was just down 13%. So now I'm down. It's currently trading at 185. Now it's trading at 177. So now I'm up 1.4%. I'm up $12.50. So you got to also remember commissions. I think to sell that contract, my commissions was like $13. So the question is, where do I think this is going to drop down to? I think it's going to drop down to, let me see, I think I wrote some notes, to about $100. Do I think it's going to drop down to $100 tomorrow? Probably not. By the end of the day, I could probably see, let me check, let me, by the end of the day, I could see it probably dropping to about 149, so about 20 cents by the end of the day. Just looking at its chart, could drop. So let's see if I can get an order in to get rid of these contracts, or I could possibly do a roll. Let's analyze the rolling trade. If I got a September 18th, 2023, I don't know how to analyze a rolling trade. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, I'll learn how to analyze rolling trades. But I think a rolling trade just means to move it to the next Friday if I don't want it to expire. So that's something we'll look at tomorrow. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything else that's open? So my Boeing trade made approximately about $2,000 so far today. I was down just $5,000. Now I'm down about $3,800. So I bought a September 15th, 2023 call contract. I bought 20 contracts. So that's 2,000 contracts. Trade price $5.85. Currently is trading at $3.95. On the day, I want to see how much percent I just made just today on Boeing. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Okay, so I wasn't able to see the percentage for the day. Let me see. Let's see the overall. So overall, I'm still down about 32%, which I'm going to give that some time. I still have 57 days on that. And today I just made like 2,000 on that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a look. So again, I bought 20 contracts. Let's just take a look at what Boeing's doing right now. Boeing is up approximately 2.4%. So that's the reason why we're seeing that contract go up. So we're going to give that some time. Take two. I bought a June 2024 call contract. It made about $75 today. I'm still down about $1,000 on that. I'm down about 4.22%, but I still got 337 days on that. And then on the August, I shorted an August 18th, 2023 contract. I'm down approximately about $1,000, $1,200 on that. Going to leave that alone. So I think those are all the trades right now that we could go over that we've made previously. Still trying to buy that Elm contract. Still not buying yet, and it looks like it's at 135, and I'm trying to buy it at 140. So I put in an order above the market price, hoping that it would sell. But let's go ahead and move forward. Now, what I got to get ready to do right now is get ready for, again, the end of the day. It's approximately 2:24 p.m. See if there's any money that we can make before 4 p.m. to try to get out of the market. And then also, is there any money that we can make if we don't get out by 4, that we will try to make it at like 9:30 in the morning. All right, we're going to take a quick break. This is Chairman House of Barf. All right. Thank you so much to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by and kick it with your man Chan. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take a look at the market real quick. Again, I was looking at a podcast with Freddie T. If you're not familiar with Freddie T, Fred Taylor, he was a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars back in the day. I can't remember the exact years, like, I don't know, 2000, 2006, something like that. So I wasn't exactly looking at the market, and I need to take a break sometimes too. So what we're looking at is, I still want to keep my utilities, my REITs up. We may be done with REITs for the day, but let me go ahead and take a look at, let me see if I can see. I promise I was able to see some of the percentage losers. I always got to bounce around. Okay, I'm going to pull up semiconductors because they said semiconductors are having a rough day today. Was that information technology? Semiconductors and semiconductor equipment. So, looking at a bunch of different stocks I've never seen before. We'll take a look at that. They look like they're having a rough day. And then I'm going to go ahead and get ready to pull up another platform that I like to use. Give me just one moment. All right. Thank you so much to anybody and everybody decided to stop by and kick it with your man Chanman. I appreciate it. I think the BD I'm working with is trying to work on my margin balance. I think they're trying to figure that out because I can see they're working on my maintenance requirement. Okay, so that might be a few other things that work because I did apply for margin. So they probably got to get all that figured out as well. That's probably where they're like holding me up. So right now I'm also looking at the live trade that we made, Foot Locker. I forgot to bring it up earlier. Currently right now it's down about 0.5%. Yeah, I'm down about $1.25. I was trying to sell it earlier. I don't know why it went through. I made about $3. Guess my order didn't go through. So I'm just gonna go to the markets real quick because we kind of gotta move a little fast. It's already 2:30. If I want to get a trade sold by 4, I would like to have already had it put in. So let's see the percentage gain. Let's go to losers. Losers are not that bad today. I mean, we got some pretty big ones. We got this VIR company, Verb Biotechnology. Where's my pen? Goodness gracious. Just had my... Gosh, dark. There we go. All right, fantastic. All right. All right. So these are some of the biggest losers. Just want to go ahead and take a look at them. VIR. It may be a good opportunity to buy long, and I can buy stocks long. NCPL. So we may actually be able to get a trade in. I don't know what's going to happen to me. They're telling me a bunch of shit like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. So all right, so I just wrote down some of the biggest losers, not all of them because all of them didn't lose a bunch. But some of the biggest losers we have, ticker symbols VIR, ticker symbols NCPL, ticker symbol AWH, ticker symbol DRRX, ticker symbol GOSS. All right, so I wrote those down. Also, I noted semiconductors. Also, I wrote Tesla. Tesla's down right now. What else do we have that's having a rough day? Let's see if there's any other things that we're seeing. Earnings reports. Who gave out earnings today? Approximately about 127 companies gave out earnings today. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, gave out earnings today. Don't think it went well. J&J gave out earnings. They're doing pretty well. Let's see if there's any big losers since they gave out earnings. What's this one? MMC, Marsh and McLeany Company. Let's go ahead and just write this down. This is how I go about it. I'm not saying I'm an expert. Seriously, listen to whoever it is, CNBC, Bloomberg. There's another B. Is it BBC? Not Bloomberg. Wall Street Trapper. Anybody else? There's a few other men and women I listen to. I can't remember. There's like these two guys I listen to sometimes. I don't even know their names. There's like one black guy and another white guy or something. I can't remember. So many people. And this is just how I go about it, and that's why I'm saying I'm doing my research with y'all. So we're going to try to go through this fairly quickly. Let's go to VIR. So what I'm looking for is just pattern trends. Also, I need volume. Volume is very important. Analysts, they're saying get rid of this. Do not buy this. Let me see. Is this Chinese? I'm not sure. Is this a Chinese biotechnology company? Shares are trading lower after. Here, I'll let y'all read this with me.
Why is it moving? View more stocks moving. Vir Biotechnology shares are trading lower after the company's Phase 2 Peninsula trial of VIR-2482 for the prevention of symptomatic influenza A illness did not meet primary or secondary efficacy endpoints.
Okay. Don't know exactly what they're talking about, but it doesn't sound good. May not be anything that may see a pop in tomorrow. The chart doesn't look too bad at all. It's down approximately about 45%. That's $10. They've been in business for not long. 2020? Okay, so this company hasn't been in business long. Their chart is a little unstable. I'm not sure if it's even worth it. Let me see what they're talking about. Efficacy. What does efficacy mean?
Efficacy means the ability to produce a desired or intended result.
Okay, so they're unable to deliver. That here, let's look up the company just a little bit. Right now I'm getting the sense of this may not be a good pop.
IR Biotechnology Incorporated is a commercial stage immunology company which is focused on combining immunologic insights with technologies to treat and prevent serious infectious diseases. The company's pipeline consists of sotrovimab and other product candidates targeting hepatitis B virus, HBV, hepatitis D virus, HDV, influenza A virus, COVID-19, and human immunodeficiency virus, HIV.
Okay, so biotechnology company. Let's just take a look. Let's see. CEO Marianne D. Backer. Okay. there's a lot of things going on with this company. Marianne De Backer. All right, let's not be immature. Let's step our game up. Let's check her out real quick. Who is Marianne DeBacker?
Marianne DeBacker is the CEO and a board member at Vir Biotechnology, Inc.
That's not what I. Come on, man. Stressing me out. Like, who is she? Okay. May not be able to do much research on her. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. It's located in San Francisco. Let's go ahead and again, just real basic shit. Just take the name of the address. Just take the address, and we're going to just put that in the search. See, is there even a building there? Okay, I do see some stuff. Health center. I don't see anything about Vir, but I see it's a health center. I want to go to a street side view. The reason I like the street side view is because I want to see if there's anything that says Vir. And I don't. Okay. Let's look at some of just the fundamentals. Market cap 1.7 billion. It went from 1370. So today it opened at 1370 and now it's at 1270, 1276. They said, they're saying, okay, is that 44%? Okay, no, they're talking about the previous close. My bad. The previous close was 2305. Okay, now it's it's trading at 1276. Okay, I just want to do that math real quick. Now, I understand that you could say, well, you could just do your education or your research and then just tell us your picks, right? I get that, all right? Okay, that is $10.29. Okay, great. Yeah, but how beneficial would that be for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I found this company, this company, this company. Like, how did he find it? Like, what made him pick those particular? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going through these steps with you. So with Vir, I see it as a great pop. Let me see. The Schwal Law Firm, again. This Schwal Law Firm, man, I need to apply there because they're everywhere. They're on top of it. Shares are trading lower by 9%. So Schwal Law did that at 10:35 today. I don't know if they probably been worked on it, but they're saying, hey, reach out to us. If you feel like you've been screwed, reach out to us. So, this may be a good pop. It may be a good pop. Let's see the volume. What was the volume on today? Let me see if I can find that. I haven't been able to find my volume in my overbought and oversold. Maybe because these are just some random companies or whatnot. Cash flow. Well, they had no cash flow because they started in 2020. And in 2022, they got a bunch of cash. Total revenue. Of course, it's been going up. Went up from like 1 million to like 2 million. And what was there? Let me see. 1.7 billion. Let me look them up. Goodness gracious. I may have to slow down and show some poise. It had a rough day today. I'm not sure. I think this one's going to see a little bit more of a dip to about, what's this at? It's at about 19. No, it's already at 12. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know. I don't know where this plans on stopping, but it could have a huge pop. Ah, and it was at the company's Phase 2 Peninsula trial of VR2482 for prevention of symptomatic influenza. All right, so we may want to go ahead and just keep moving. I'm not. Let me just see a couple other things. I want to see their volume. Let me see if volume was extremely high today. I feel like volume's going to drop tomorrow. So, did they have about 10 million? Let me see. Where's the volume? Gosh darn it. Just. So, on average, they have about 700K of volume. Let me see if there's another way I need to look at this. And today they had about 11 million. So I don't see it having that same type of. But we'll keep an eye on it. We got a few ones that we got to keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't see it having that same pop. Let's just go to a safe one real quick. Taiwan Semiconductor. And see if there's any possible for a pop. Let's see what they're talking about.
Action. Taiwan Semi shares are trading lower after the company reported a year-over-year decrease in Q2 revenue results, issued Q3 revenue guidance below estimates, lowered its 2023 revenue forecast, and announced Arizona N4 production will be delayed until 2025.
Okay.
July 20th, 2023.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to have a slow quarter coming up. So with the drop in 5%, or is anybody going to say, you know what, they had a rough day, but, you know, they just said they're going to have a slow quarter coming up. It's at approximately $98.04. Let's see, CC Wee as the CEO over the last couple of days. It's been dropping. Over the last 5 days, it's dropped about 7.8%. Over the last 30 days, it's dropped about 5.6%. Over the last 60 days, it's been up about 7%. Revenues have grown, dividends have grown, earnings per share has grown over the last 5 years. I wasn't looking for the last 5 years. It's held approximately about 16% of institutions. Let's take a look at their income statement real quick, very briefly. Here, let me go look at another. Bouncing around through different platforms. All right. Okay. Okay, one second. I'm kind of looking at this chart right now, and it looks like volume is starting to increase, slowly but gingerly. I'm looking at its kind of activity. So Taiwan Semiconductor looks like it may have a pop tomorrow. And I would say probably about $10. I could be wrong about that. Let me see. I'm just looking at its kind of activity. Okay. What we're going to do. Okay, give me a second. Just kind of think. I had a rough day today. Y'all want to go ahead and do it? Let's go ahead and let's see if there's something that I'm missing. They had a rough earnings report. They say they're going to have a slow quarter. Let's look at this peer comparison. See if there's anything else that we could be looking at. Intel. How did Intel do today? Intel had it down approximately about 2.28%. So semiconductors kind of having a rough day. I'm going to try to hurry up. Qualcomm, what are they doing? Give me just 1 second. TSM. I could possibly see TSM making that 5% back tomorrow. Not sure, but kind of just looking at its activity. The news didn't seem to be anything too bad. If I get 100 shares, let's say 100 shares times 97.99, that's going to be $9,000, or actually $9,800. And $9,800 times 5%, that could be approximately about $500 tomorrow. So, 97.99 times 5% was 5% of 97.99, $4.89. So 97.99 plus $4.89, 102.88. So we'll be looking at, now let me see what's the probability of Taiwan Semiconductor getting to 102, 103 tomorrow. It's 2:45. Let's see, tomorrow is July 21st, so let's say 102.88. They're saying that it's an 18% probability that it will get over 120.80. It's an 81% that it will be below 120.80. Goodness. And again, I'm just picking these. So, and it's slightly going up right now. Let me see. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Just let me try to kind of analyze its patterns. I mean, overall, it's an ugly chart, but volume is ticking up. Let me see if I can figure out like the volume over the last few days. It's typical volume. Average 10 days about 9 million. Let me see if I can find out today's volume. Okay, we got to move fast on this before, before people start putting in their buys for the day. I'm trying to see real quick. Okay, analysts are saying this is going to be a strong buy. Okay, so I'm saying that I could see it making that 5% back tomorrow, about $4.80. I'm trying to figure this out. Just give me a second. I'll get ready to probably put it in. I feel like there's something that I'm. Drop. All right, just 1 second while I review this chart. Okay, one thing I'm looking at real quick is Head and Shoulders. I'm still looking at Taiwan Semiconductor. Let me see. Sorry. What is Head and Shoulders when it comes to stocks?
According to Investopedia, a head and shoulders pattern is used in technical analysis. It is a specific chart formation that predicts a bullish to bearish trend reversal. The pattern appears as a baseline with 3 peaks, where the outside 2 are close in height and the middle is highest.
Okay, so that's what I'm kind of looking at. Is I may see like, I don't know what they'll call it, like an inverted. That's what I'm thinking I'm seeing. What is an inverted Head and Shoulders with stocks?
According to Wall Street Mojo, inverse head and shoulders is a price pattern in technical analysis that signals a potential reversal from a downtrend to an uptrend. The pattern resembles the shape of a person's head and 2 shoulders in an inverted position, with 3 consistent lows and peaks.
I'm not trying to psych myself out and force myself to see something that's not there. Right, I think I've seen it with Taiwan Semiconductor. So what is it, about 2:53 p.m.? So we have time to get this in, but let's go ahead. Wait, let me see. Just give me 1 second. So, okay, so it may not be ready for the breakout yet. So, okay, so it may be a good day trade tomorrow. This may be a good day trade. Yeah, we may have a good day trade. I think we're at the top of the head, the inverted head and shoulders. So just imagine hanging somebody upside down in their head and shoulders. That's what I'm looking at, and I think we may be at the top of the head. So I think this may be a good day trade for tomorrow. Let's check Taiwan Semiconductor off as a good trade. We may want to go ahead and get it in now at 98.05. I think I just saw it a little bit lower than that. So let's check it out. Okay, this could be a complete mistake. So let's say, yeah, see, I was at 97.99. Now it's at 98.05. So, what was, I was looking to say, make about $4 on it. So 98.05, plus $4. It was like 480 or something. We'll just do 475. That's 102.80. So if I do 100 shares times 98.05, that's $9,805. What am I thinking? Okay, so let's go ahead and try to see let's see if we can. Let's wait a few minutes on the Taiwan Semiconductor. I don't want to waste too much time. We may be able to get it to drop just a little bit. Not sure, but we'll get ready to get that trade in. Let's see if there's any big losers. Let's see any big losers that may be potentially a good pop opportunity. Veer, not sure about that. Let's take a look at any other losers. We said MMC, we got that already. Taiwan Semiconductor. Okay, so let's take a look at MMC. They reported earnings today. This is Marsh and McLennan Company. Okay, they actually they're starting to turn around. I don't know what they do. Let's go to our fundamentals.
2.52.6. Account. Sean. Stop. Marsh and McLennan Companies Incorporated is a professional services firm offering clients advice and solutions in risk, strategy, and people. The company is the parent company of various risk advisors and specialty consultants, including Marsh, the insurance broker, Guy Carpenter, the risk and reinsurance specialist, Mercer, the provider of advice and digital solutions that help organizations meet the health, wealth, and career needs, and Oliver Wyman Group, the management and economic consultancy.
Okay, that Taiwan semiconductor trade is on my brain. Let's hurry up and take a look at this chart. Okay, just immediately looking at the chart. Okay, I think we may be looking at, I think Marsh and Mellon is going to decrease. I'm bearish on Marsh tomorrow, as of tomorrow. Not saying forever, but I'm bearish on MMC. Just looking at their chart, it looks like, you know, they've had some pretty good days year to date. Looks like they're doing pretty well. I could be wrong about that. I could be absolutely wrong about that, but from what I'm seeing, I think we're going to see Marsh and MM go down tomorrow. I would short it, but I can't. Taiwan Semiconductor, let's go back to it. Let's see if we can get this trade done. Okay, it says 97.99. So let's go ahead and we're gonna buy. Let's go 90, 97. Let me see the chart. Let's go 97. 97. 97, 96. Let's do 100. It's going to be about 9,700. Let's just do it. Okay. So the order got filled. So I'm going to go ahead and go in there and put the limit order in to let's put the sell order in to sell 100 shares of TSM, and we're going to do, now I want to let you know this is actually a live trade. This is a live trade, so this isn't so let's see what price I got. You're actually hearing live trades go down right now. Let's see, we're going to go to, where's my orders? Where did I get it at? So they filled it at 97.96. So we got 97.96. Where are we at? We're up $14 right now. Okay, we got it at 97.96. 97.96 times 100 shares times, I think it's going to make about 4%. Let's do 4.75%, which is, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, Chan, think. Okay, what is 4% of 97.96? 97.96 times 0.04. I'm gonna do 75. Okay, that's 4.75%. So that's $4.65. So $4.65 plus my order was 97.96. What was it again? I can't even remember. It was plus $4. Crap, I can't even remember. What was it? $4.65. Yeah, it's $4.65. Okay, so that's gonna be 102.61. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the order to sell at, let's see, 102. Let's just say 102.59. Here, let me write down 102.61. 102.61. So let's say 102.59 minus 97.96. times 1,000. That's $4.63 times 1,000. So, I mean, not 1,000, 100. So I can make $463. Hopefully tomorrow. But currently, right now, it's dropping. I could have got it for less. Okay, so I'm gonna put in that sell order right now to sell limit. I'm gonna say when it hits 102.61. I'm gonna put in a stop market at 102.61. So if it triggers at 102, let's just say 102. I'm gonna say 59. All right, I'll even say 55. I'll say trigger at 102.55. So yes, do I think it could make $4 tomorrow? That's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put the stop market at 102.55, and then we'll see where it goes from there. See if we can make a couple $100. This is a live trade, so let's go ahead and put that in good till close because I'm not expecting to close it right now. And I'll put a date like 6 months out, and it's dropping right now. So let's put that sell order in 102.55. All right, so let's go ahead and place that order. Why did it reject? The stop price must be above the current ask for buy stop orders and below the bid for sell stop orders. Okay, I didn't do it correctly. Here, I'll let y'all read this with me.
Order rejected. The stop price must be above the current ask for buy stop orders and below the bid for sell stop orders. Filled.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what they're saying on that one. The stop price must be above the current ask for buy stop orders. The current ask. Okay, what's TSM at? The ask is 97.79. So yeah, let me do 100 TSM. The actual price, I'm gonna put it at 102. The stop price must be above. Yeah, so I'm putting it at 102. They're messing up my math. 102. What did I say? 55. So it's above the ask. Good to close. And buy stop orders and below the bid for stop. Okay, so it's above the ask right now. Oh man, it's dropping. It's at 97.77. I'm down $20. Okay, it's cool. We're chilling. I could have got it at a lower price. What did I get it at? Let me see. I got 97.96. It's at 97.73, 72, 69, 67, 66. But that's okay. 65. Okay, but that's okay. So let me try to put this sell in stop market. Let me do stop limit because, sometimes that stop market makes me feel weird. So I want it to trigger at 102, 102.55. But if we can, let's not try to sell to 102.60. Why does it keep rejecting? Alright, I'm just going to put a limit order in and I'm going to try to figure out. Alright, I'm down $41. Yeah, it's dropping substantially. Okay, which is fine. This is fine. This is cool. People are selling, getting ready to get out. It's Taiwan Semiconductor is not that low where all of a sudden people are going to be like, oh man, I got to get that at that price. But for it to drop 5%, you know what I'm saying? It's a very possible that that's 5% that could be made. Like, what was the open today? The open was 98.55. The high was 145. The low is 97.05. Let's see what it was over the last couple of days. And I see the volume is also starting to increase. Let's just check the markets, the Taiwan Semiconductor over the last 5 days. The high was 110 over the last couple of days. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's going to go to like 102, which is pretty substantial climb. Especially based on the activity of Taiwan Semiconductor. I don't see any days where it has like a 4%, like a $4 increase over the last 5 days. But it's okay. We're chilling right now. We're chilling. Okay? We're chilling. We're not sweating it. Don't panic. Okay. So that trade has been through. Let me just get some order in. Let me just get a limit in. We're going to do... What is it that I'm not getting about this stop order? Trying to sell 100. I'm trying one more time. Stop market 102. I'm going to do 102.60. I don't understand what I'm not getting. Okay, it has to be below the bid. Oh, okay, that's what I'm not getting. Okay, it has to be below the bid for a sell stop. So stop market, it has to be below the bid. 97. No, I'm not trying to do that. Alright, so let me just put a limit in real quick. I'm going to do 102. Let's do 102.50. Alright. So I put that sell in. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put it good till close. Crap. Let me... good till close. Okay. Alright, let me place that. Sell 100 shares at 102.50. So, what I'm saying is... Did I do it correctly? This stuff is blowing me. Sorry, I'm trying to make it a good till close order. Yeah, good till close, cause if anything happens tomorrow and I'm not around, I want to make sure it happens. Sell 100 shares of Taiwan Semiconductor at 102.50. Go till close. Place order. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure if, like, what's going on, because it keeps cancel it. Just cancel it. Just cancel this order. I'm just going to cancel them. Okay, going back. Sorry, I know this is taking all day. Going back. TSM. I'm just going to put, I canceled it, and I'm just going to put in a brand new order. TSM. Limit 102.50. Good till close. Make sure I do it correctly this time. Okay. All right, there it goes. All right, so put in good to close. I put a date like 6 months from now, like November 20th, 2023. Sell 100 shares at 102.50. Currently, right now, I'm down about $40. That's about 0.41%. So we're not even down 1%. Also, I should probably put in a sell order for if it does. Let's do that real quick. If like, how much am I willing to lose? Let's do just real quick. I put in approximately. What I put up approximately about $9,700. So 90 of the 97 is technically $9,760. Of that, how much am I willing to lose? So I'm gonna play around with the numbers. This is why I need to get better at Excel, because I could just put it in Excel and then just keep changing the percentages. But 390, no, I don't want to lose $390 times 0.01, 1%, $97. I'd probably be willing to lose $97. So 9760 times 1%. Oh yeah, I did that. 9760. So let me see. What was my trade price? $97 and something. $97.96. So, $97.96 times 1% is 97 cents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a sell order at the same time. I'm going to try to do a trailing stop order. So I'm going to do a trailing stop percent of 1%. And I'm going to put that in good. I'm going to put that in good till close right now, but I may change that. And that's where I keep messing up with my trailing stop orders. So tomorrow, if I see it increase by like 10%, I may extend it out to like 2%, you know what I'm saying, to see if there's going to be any increase. Like if Taiwan Semiconductor has a crazy, outrageous day. But for right now, I'm going to put, if I lose 1%, we still got about, let's see how much time we got left in the market. We still got about 15 minutes in the market. So if I lose 1%, it's going to get me out of it like right now today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that trailing stop order of 1% in. I'm going to be mad if I lose $97 and then tomorrow it pops up. But again, what we're trying to do is mitigate our losses. Let's see how much 2% is. What's that? $97 times 2 would be $194. I'm not trying to lose $194 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this sell trailing stop of 1%. Or should I just let me just be careful, because I may not completely understand the trailing stop. Let me see. I did 97.96, or let's just do 97.60 times 2% is $195. I'm not trying to lose $195, but I'm not trying to get out just today, because it's already dropping. I'm already down 40%. And there's nothing to say that it won't just completely fall off at the end of the day today. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and put it in. Just, we can just do experiment purposes. Real quick before I put it in, let's just check it out. What is a trailing stop order?
According to Interactive Brokers LLC, a sell trailing stop order sets the stop price at a fixed amount below the market price with an attached, trailing, amount. As the market price rises, the stop price rises by the trail amount, but if the stock price falls, the stop loss price doesn't change, and a market order is submitted when the stop price is hit.
Okay, so we're gonna put a trailing stop order. Let me just, for right now, let me at least do 2%. Let me just do 2% for right now. If it goes, if I lose $194, just get rid of it. We'll go ahead and do that. So 100 shares trailing stop percent, 2%, good till close. For right now, and I'm gonna try to come in and probably change that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing 2%. I'm only down 0.4%. You know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm sorry. I'm not convinced that that's what I want to do right now. 97.96 times 2%, $1.95. And what's 97.96? times 1%. That's essentially $1. So I'm gonna put in, if it hits $96, I guess 96.96. Yeah, 96.96. If it hits 96.96, go ahead, sell it. I'll lose $1. That means that'll be $100. So I'm gonna put the limit at 96.96. Good till close. I feel a little bit more confident in that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that trailing stop order to mess up. I'm gonna practice with my trailing stop orders just to make sure that we're good. But since we're just getting started, I don't want any fluke stuff to happen right now. Let's go ahead and put that in. Sell 100 TSM, 96.96. Good till close. I put a date like 6 months out, like November. And it's a limit. And it's, okay, here we go. Oh, it says it's rejected. Oh, okay. They're saying that you could possibly be oversold. Okay, so because I already have that limit order for 100 shares, then I could try, and then something could happen where that other limit order triggers. So then I have shorted TSM 100 shares. So they're like, yo, just chill. So there's no like way that I can. So is there a way that I can hit like a bracket? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess not. So I'm just gonna have to make sure I wake up in the morning, make sure that no mistakes happen. Okay. All right. Well, let's check this chart one more time before I let you go, and then I'll do the research on some other stocks. So essentially, you have kind of an idea of how I approach this. Okay. You know, I check whatever I'm trying to figure out. So I'm not going to go to the biggest gainers to look for a big gain tomorrow. I'm looking for big losers. I'm looking for propaganda. I'm looking for news. I'm looking for emotions. I'm looking for a bunch of stuff to see if I can get people's emotions, what they're feeling, and everything down, so that we can get ready to see if we can get a pop. Because right now I'm stuck in a position where I can't short, buy long puts. I don't even know if I can short a put. I essentially have to buy long stocks long, and I believe I can short calls, which means that I believe that before I can short a call, I think I have to buy the stock long. So I got to get all this figured out. It just happened that Taiwan Semiconductor was only like the second stock that I reviewed today, and it just happened that it looked like it could possibly have a pop. One thing that I'm looking at is this sort of inverted head and shoulders, and as you heard, if you did listen earlier, I believe inverted head and shoulders is an indication of a possible reversal from a downward trend. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. We could be at the top of the head right now, which would possibly mean that there may be a pop tomorrow. Not the breakthrough. The breakthrough wouldn't happen until it comes back down, makes that other shoulder. Let me look at this chart one more time. This is what I was looking at. I was looking at over the 5 days. Let me look at over the 1 year. I can see how some people could look at this and say there's a slight head and shoulders indicating a downward trend, but also I can also see I hope I reviewed this correctly. That's why sometimes just got to take your time, don't rush. I think I may have reviewed this incorrectly. I may have reviewed this all incorrectly. But I'll keep my eye on it, and we'll just see how we do. If it gets down to approximately 90, 96, 96, I'll probably get ready to just get out of it and not try to lose any more money on it. That means I'll lose about $100. But also, if it gets up to about 102, I think 50, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of it and possibly try to make like $300-400 on it. So we'll take a look at it, see how it's doing. Right now I'm down again. Let's take a look. I'm down approximately about 0.3%. That's about $30. So we're just gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna take a look. I got a few other tickers that I'm gonna take a look at. I have JD.com, Tesla. I have this ticker symbol NCPL, ticker symbol AWH. These were some of the biggest losers on the day. DRRX, GOSS. Those are the ticker symbols. And I may have a few more. So I'm going to do my research and see what we can do. If I come back, I'll be sure to try to come back and let you know what I'm looking at. I want to thank anybody and everybody who decided to stop by and kick it with your man, Chanman. I appreciate it. This is Chanman, House of Barf.